Oh yeah, much too much.
Yeah.
Okay, I think we got the stream rocking. Let's go ahead and do this. How did we do this in the past? We did
I
like
don't know.
this. We did like this. There
Yeah.
we go. We're working. It's on. How's
Woo!
everybody? Woot, 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 woot. That was all. I gotta get my thing back up here.
It's coming loose.
It's coming
You
loose.
need to fix it.
Shoddy workmanship.
Yeah.
So, okay, welcome everybody to another soon-to-be rock and roll exciting Big Family Homestead Sunday night live. How are you guys doing out there in the YouTube land, the world of YouTubeness? It's a term. It's a technical term. It's used in special circumstances for, I don't know. I have no idea what I'm saying right now.
Neither do I.
So hi everybody.
Hi.
Hopefully the live stream is working. It looks like it is working. Hi Eric.
Hi Eric.
Aaron Davis. Hey, we got your stuff.
We got your
Yeah,
card.
I'm gonna hide the address label. But we got your card, and we're gonna show these off. We're gonna show these off later.
That's not. This is. I stuck them both in the same envelope.
Okay. Don't all get screaming at me.
I will.
She's freaking out. So, but we're gonna go. Ooh, look at that, ghost peppers. Yeah. So, lot to talk about tonight, guys. Karen, thank you. This hat, we're gonna talk about this a little bit later too. Our daughter, Claire, made. She's a nitty freaky chick.
Yes, freaky chick.
She's a freaky chick. Hey, Wayne. Big Creek, how you guys doing? All right. So as we kind of get rolling, Sugar Run. Yes, the hat is so rock and roll. Hey, Kim, howdy. Welcome, everybody. Alberta. Beep, beep. Yeah. So where did you get that beep, beep thing from, Alberta? You got to type that in so we can know.
Yeah.
What's with the beep, beep? It's a theme we see happening.
Yeah, every week.
Yeah. Angela, hi. And so I guess tonight we're going to start out with just a little bit on current stuff. I don't know what part of the country you guys live in, but we live in the Midwest. We live in Ohio.
Mm-hmm.
And it is ridiculously wet. It has been raining for... Hi, Karen. Hi, Nifty. Hi, Robert. But it's been raining for... Roadrunner.
Oh,
awesome.
That makes sense.
Perfect.
Yep.
It's been raining for solid at least
2 days.
2 days.
Yeah.
And we're in serious flood conditions right now. And actually, our entire yard is waterlogged to the point where anywhere you would step is at least 3 inches.
Sink this deep. It's insane.
And it's a real problem for us because our house is on septic.
Oh.
So it's like nobody shower, don't flush the toilets unless it's absolutely necessary. Yeah. You know, she's throwing me under the bus.
No,
I'm gonna start fighting back.
No.
I'm like, put up your
I'm
dukes.
just teasing.
So yeah, so that's kind of what's going on with us right now. It's kind of an issue because if our septic backs up, ooh. Well, and we actually did just have it completely.
We just had it emptied, but our leach fields are just completely soaked.
It's soaked.
Yeah.
Hey, Robert. Hey, let's see what else we got. Robert, we got Big Creek, Sandra. Hi, Sandra. Brian. In Florida, raining like crazy. Here, too. Nifty, flooding, and hot. Yeah, you know what? It was 70 degrees yesterday.
Yeah.
Or on Christmas.
Yeah. It was 60 degrees outside when I went to take care of the animals.
Crazy, guys.
At 6:30 this morning.
Yeah, I don't like it. But then again, my son Jonathan just came inside and said that it's flurrying outside.
Yeah.
So you go from 70 degrees to flurries in all of 24 hours. Whatever.
Yeah. No.
So, Karen, we live in North Carolina, and it's been in the 70s. Yeah, I know. Ice storms, Dana in Michigan. Hey, Mindy. Hi, Mindy.
Hi.
How you doing? Thanks for coming. You look great tonight, Mindy. I'm just saying. The smile, it's working for me.
Oh, my Lord.
What? 72 degrees. Okay, moving on.
Yeah.
You had to move your chickens. Yeah, actually, that was one of the things I was going to talk about is, hey, Karen, didn't realize leach fields could flood like that. Yeah, no,
our water doesn't. Our yard is a little bit lower than the other yards around us, so it kind of just puddles here
and they actually has to have like a lift station pump to get it from one tank to the next, and
Yeah.
Ugh.
It's not cool.
So actually, let's talk a little bit, baby, about issues of flooding on a homestead. What are some of the things that become an issue that you don't really think about? And for us, it's our goats.
Mm-hmm.
Tell them how we deal with keeping our goats dry.
We use pallets. Does that help? in their kennel, we just have a really super big kennel that we converted, put a tarp over it and made a ridge pole and all that jazz, and then on the floor in there it's mostly pallets.
Yeah, and that way, out where because their pen, we don't have a barn for them because, well, that's a whole nother big bitter issue. But we're trying to afford a slightly more expanded homestead.
Yeah.
We're looking.
Yeah.
And we just can't find anything right now that we can, what's that thing that you use to exchange goods and services with?
Money.
Yeah, we need some of that.
A little bit.
So in order to do that, hey, Uncle Buck, how's it going, brother? So actually, Buck Run, I want to talk to you later. My son got a bow for Christmas, and we have some questions for you on maintenance, bow maintenance. So actually, shameless plug here. So anybody that's interested in archery, Buck Run 11 is the channel to go see. He knows what's what. He knows the what for and the what. So if you're into that,
does he know
Buck
the
Run 11.
What?
He knows the what. I don't know. I saw that on a rap video somewhere.
Fanny, get your gun.
Hi, Fanny.
I love that name.
So for us, going back to the water,
yeah,
keeping your animals dry is obviously going to be a health issue.
Yeah, goats hate being wet. Absolutely hate it.
She likes a nice moist goat. I don't. What? Yeah, it's a good skill to know. Yes, Fanny, get your gun. All right. So here's the thing, stuff that's been going on recently for us. We had some sad news. So, Mama, take it from here. Tell them, party people of YouTube and YouTubiness, YouTubelessness.
Okay, well,
YouTuber-roni?
Stop. I will take full blame on this one. We raised
rabbits.
We raised rabbits, and we had bred our one particular rabbit. She's a New Zealand Lop mix, and she is our favorite mama. And I forgot that I had bred her.
And we'll tell you why later.
No, yeah. Well, I forgot that I bred her, and then Christmas came, and this morning my daughter found 9 baby rabbits.
Mm-hmm.
There was no box, no hay, nothing. 2 of them had fallen through the cage onto the poopy floor, and we lost those 2, and throughout the day they kept dying. So all 9 of our little babies died.
Yeah. So rough day for mamas and rabbit kind everywhere.
Yeah, I'm pretty sad about it.
We made a little Viking ship and put them like a funeral pyre and floated them out in our yard. It just went cruising off on fire.
No, we really didn't.
Like a Viking funeral pyre. No.
Oh my gosh.
But that'd be good. I'm sure the PETA people they'd never take issue with us lighting dead baby rabbits. We'd never even get an email. They'd be like, what's the big deal, right?
Extreme health is not good.
No big whoop. So if you got it's just a bit of buffering. So yeah, we had a rough rabbit day, and the thing that was stinky about it is we've had rabbits where they've literally been dead, and they come right back if you get them warm fast enough.
Yeah, we had some that were on the brink. I think they were dead, but then we just put them on a heating pad, and they came back, but they just throughout the day didn't make it.
So yeah, the funeral pyre, the Viking send off was a no-go.
Funeral
pyre. I think that's what they call it. A pyre. A PIRE.
No way, really?
I think it is called a pyre.
I thought you just made a mistake.
No. No.
Oh my gosh.
The send-off. The glorious send-off.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I figured you had some great tips.
Hey, Sugar Run. That's an excellent point.
That's a great idea. I have it written down in a book because I figured that would be easier, but
Well,
guess not.
but no, sorry, I'm reading all these comments. Sugar Run, Google Calendar would be great suggestion because it can send you updates and emails and alerts. So that, and you know what? Hey, there's Sugar Run Rabbitry. I dare say that it would probably be a very useful tool for gardening too. Yes. When to seed inside, when to plant outside, what to plant, and if you want to keep your harvest going, you could say, okay, plant 2 tomato plants this weekend, plant 2 tomato plants next weekend, and that way you have a longer harvest. Is my thing.
No, I was looking at the ceiling. Thing. Sorry.
Okay, I have had 2 does this weekend, no babies. Yeah. Yeah, Wayne's right. Animals passing away. It stinks, but it's something you got to deal with. Yeah. And well, we actually processed a few animals that were
we already talked about
these were we talked about that last week. Okay. Where do you get all your fruit trees? Do you look for certain rootstocks? Karen asks. Okay. We have done both routes at different places. We've gotten root stock, like the stick tree in the mail. They'll just send it, and they really did not do very well. Yeah. And ultimately about half of the trees ended up dying. Yeah. And we went the route, unfortunately the most expensive route, which is getting them from Home Depot or Lowe's as fully developed, like 6-8 foot trees.
Yeah, but we got a lot of them on half off.
We did, but there's a suggestion, and one of our subscribers made this, that I guess typically every state has a agricultural kind of exchange, and typically you can, once a year they'll have sales where you can go in and get trees cheap, like really? $5.
Where?
And look that up, and maybe somebody out there knows this, because somebody shared this with me, and I have the information, but we didn't have a need for the trees right now because it's nasty and da 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 da. So there you go. But that's how we get our trees. Robert Harrison, do you use rabbit poo in the garden?
Amen.
Yes, Robert.
Yes, we do.
You are too much rock and roll for one hand. You can't just do like that. No. You're too much. Absolutely. Rabbit poo in the garden is absolutely steroid crack for your veggies. It's awesome. Yeah. And it's not a hot fertilizer, which means you can put it directly into the ground. It's not going to burn your plants, and it will regulate out nicely. So, excellent question.
Yeah.
Wayne's Homestead. My company gives away almanac calendars to our customers. Ooh. I love to use them for planting. And Wayne, why are you so filled with hatred and rage and bitterness and malice that you haven't sent us one of these calendars? Oh, my Lanta, Wayne. And I was actually going to plug your channel, but now I'm definitely not going to talk about Wayne's Homestead channel. I will not talk about Wayne's Homestead channel. I will not say to go over there, even though his videos are really great. But we're not going to say anything about that. Okay, Mossy. Wayne, I need to become a customer. Dana in Michigan. Every now and again, Sam's Club will have trees for $5. What?
Angela says it may be your local cooperative exchange.
I think that's right.
Every county has one. Okay.
I think that's right. See, this is one of the cool things I really love about YouTube and about this format, is that it's like a big brain exchange, like I don't even know, like it's I guess you could call it crowdsourcing of information. So that's pretty cool.
Wayne's asking to send our address. I think it's on our YouTube channel, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you knew, Wayne. You knew. Don't even. I'm gonna wag my finger. I'm wagging. Whatever we do, we're not talking about Wayne's Homestead channel.
Yeah. All right. Dana is trying to talk Brian into having rabbits. The benefits of rabbits are awesome. They provide you protein. They provide fertilizer for your garden. And heck, they're just a lot of fun because they're so cute.
And if you screw up bad, you can have a Viking funeral. So.
Thanks. Why don't you dig that knife in a little bit deeper?
Karen, what are your plans for the week between Christmas and New Year's? Well, that's actually kind of cool because right now, my dad surprised us on, was it
Monday?
On Monday.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, I'm here working on YouTube stuff, and the kids go, "Somebody's in the driveway!"
Because nobody comes to our house unannounced or even comes to our house.
Well, we're that
So,
kind of family. They just don't come.
yeah, no, they just
No.
don't know. So
Go ahead.
she starts yelling, and poor little Grace, she can't yell anyway, and somebody's in the driveway. Okay, so I look, and he starts flashing his lights, and I look, and I'm like, who the heck is that? So then Dad has a very specific vanity plate, and I knew it, and I saw it, and I flipped out, and I started screaming, "Dad, or Grandpa's here!"
Yeah, he drove all the way from Florida
Yeah.
to surprise us
Yeah,
to
that
be
was
here for Christmas.
the best Christmas present
It
ever.
has been pretty awesome, to be honest, and it's been a little bit hard too, just because this is the first Christmas that we don't have Mom around. But it's been more good than bad. So yeah,
Sorry, guys.
yeah. Okay, here, blow your nose with that. Yeah, sorry.
See what he
We're
does?
back.
He made me cry.
You made me ink. Quick, first one with the quote from that movie. You made me ink. Anybody quote of the movie? Yeah, if you have kids, you'll know right away.
Everybody will know.
So okay, Brian B, where do you get your wheatberry seeds for our wheatgrass system?
Actually,
Walmart.
It's
cheap, and you can get non-GMO bags.
Yeah, they're non-GMO wheatberry seeds from Montana. I can't remember the name of the company, but it's like $13.98 for a 25-pound bag.
Yeah, it's in like one of those
easy.
bags that's
Paper.
so it's brown.
Is it a brown paper bag?
It's a brown bag, and there's seeds in it.
Is there?
Lots of them.
No way.
Got seeds. Lots of seeds.
All right, Asher got it. It's Nemo.
Nemo.
Yep.
First one. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We'll have very more. Okay. So if you guys do movie quotes, I am so in. Movie quotes. Okay, here's a movie quote. I couldn't be more surprised if I woke up tomorrow morning with my head sewn to the carpet. Who gets that one?
I thought it was stapled.
Sewn.
Okay.
So Nemo, just keep swimming, just keep swimming. Yes.
Oh, yes. I say that to the children when they don't want to walk.
Yeah, just keep swimming.
Yeah.
So, okay, I want to talk about Aaron Davis homesteading right now, because Aaron Davis homesteading.
No, it's that one.
This one.
Yeah.
Sent us, covering the address label. Thank you, Aaron Davis homesteading. Sent us some seeds and a cool card. And in this card are some ghost pepper seeds.
Ooh,
thank you, Aaron. Wayne got it. Wayne got it.
No. She's in her apron.
She's in her apron. Got it first. Oh, and by the way, she's in her apron. I watch your videos all the time. Love it. I do.
I've not heard of her channel.
A lot of shopping stuff, but a lot of really frugal things. It's cool stuff.
Very cool.
Yeah. So.
All right.
Christmas vacation.
Haley wants to know, do we order online or go to a local Walmart? We go to our local Walmart. Actually, it's one closer to our church, but that's the only one nearby us. There's 3 near here, and that's the only one that has them. I don't know if they have that one specific online.
Yeah, and and what we found out too, that if you go to try to get these wheatberry seeds, the employees are generally clueless. Because I don't want to drive 20 miles to go to a Walmart if they don't have what we're looking for. So I'll call and say, hey, do you have it? Do you have it? And they'll go, and someone will wander away, and they'll come back, and they'll say no. And then we'll happen to be there a day later, and they'll have 5 of them.
Right.
So definitely got to make sure that you check. Okay. So Dana in Michigan is giving, she's in her apron, kudos. So there you go.
Sweet. Sandra is asking a question.
Okay.
Mama related. How do you deal with teenagers and the world today? Oh, dear Lord. Lots and lots of apple juice. No, wait. No. This is root beer. My kids are in public school and they're exposed to a bunch of stuff I don't agree with. Man, it is really hard to raise kids today. We have a 17 and a 15
all the way
and
down
a 14-year-old. And that's kind of why we went back to homeschooling, because they were getting into stuff that we just didn't think was good for them.
And wherever you land on the spectrum of morality, they were coming home with questions that were not questions for kids that are 10 years old.
No.
They were talking about stuff like
stem
cell research, partial birth abortions.
No,
and I'm not gonna poke the bear and try and pick sides or anything like that. So if you're for or against, that is not what this is about. But the fact that the teacher was picking sides and saying, you're stupid if you don't believe the way I believe on this subject, I have a major problem with that. And it's not something that the teachers should be actually. Yeah, sorry, Alberta. Did I do that in public? Woo!
Watch
Oh
yourself
my!
now.
So
Alberta, behave.
yeah. So mossy nut. I'll come back to that. No, we did the zombies from escaping. No, but the kids. The reality for us is we have chosen homeschooling, and we try to get our kids into as many social areas of life that are morally, ethically, and spiritually enriching.
Right.
We spend a lot of time in church. There, believe it or not, they're in handbell choirs. Even teenagers are in handbell choirs.
Yeah.
They're in choirs.
They go to youth group every Sunday night. The boys lead the music in the youth group time.
Well, and another thing that we do is they do have access to video games like most kids do. However, we don't let them have video games that it's like you're shooting a person.
Right.
If you're like shooting a robot or something, I don't really care. But but none of this Call of Duty stuff. It's too realistic, and I think it's really not good for them in terms of a positive growth. And so she's in her apron. We try to keep the lines of communication open. We always tell our 15 to some of us. Yeah, absolutely. Communication is key.
Yeah, definitely keeping communication. Sandra, we have 7 kids as well, and it is crazy what they're learning. And you can homeschool. If I can do it, you can do it. Trust me. Shush.
Anybody can do it. No.
Yeah. No,
she actually sells a kit. It's on one page. It's how to do homeschooling. It's one page and just says you can do it.
He's so mean to me.
That's not true. I was just totally teasing.
I know. I know. All right, where are we at? Dana pulled her kids from school. Yep, good job.
Yeah.
That's
well, and here's another thing, guys, that if you've seen any of the videos on my channel and some of my friends of mine's channels, I believe that our country is in serious hot water. We've strayed away from the republic we were founded as, and politicians are out of control.
Yeah.
Spending's out of control. Things are nutty. And one thing that we can do by having the kids here is instill that sense that we can get our country back. We can actually do this. We got to pull together. We got to start being loud about when you see stuff that's screwball that is happening in terms of the political realm or laws or whatever. And we have got to take this place back. I'm not one that has said it's all burning. It's over. It's done.
Yeah.
No. I know too many good people who are willing to lay it on the line to take back this country and get back to where we need to be. And that's one of the things that can be amazing if you have your kids not going to the indoctrination station every day.
Right.
And I'm not saying that teachers are intentionally, they don't obviously get into that field to be a negative force. But you got to understand, it's the system, the way it's formed, and curriculum. They're not allowed to pick what they teach. And the system punishes good teachers and keeps bad teachers in the system.
Right.
Makes it impossible for them to get rid of.
Sandra said that her teacher told her daughter that God is only in a myth.
Oh.
And I would have flipped out too.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's just, it's none of their dang.
No.
I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna get fired up.
Yeah, no, just calm down.
It's none of their business.
Okay, we've missed a lot.
Well, you can't do it. You gotta roll, baby. Gotta roll.
Okay. Well, I think it was Cynthia that asked if I consider doing my own cooking channel. I will not probably ever do my own cooking channel. Sorry. I like it when Brad and I cook together because we always do. So it's. Stop shaking your.
I'm shaking my fuzzball.
Oh my gosh.
My youngest son dropped a college history course because a professor turned a classroom into an Islam is superior to Christianity class.
Oh no.
Dana, I gotta say, I'm not. There's a lot of that going around, and all I can say is that you've got to live your faith. If you're a believer, live it out loud. And don't worry about people who are going to say, PC, go be damned. I'm not interested in being politically correct
No.
anymore. I've been pushed and pushed and pushed. Society has said that I'm wrong in so many ways that I'm not. And I'm not. We're going to live our lives the way that God has requested us to do, the best we can.
Right. And honestly, if you're not able to homeschool, then you just pray a lot for your children
And stay involved.
And stay involved in what's going on and communicate with your kids. That's key.
Absolutely.
I mean, even with our kids, and they're here all the time, we still have to talk to them and stay.
Oh, Karen asked, how's our search for the new homestead coming? Well, it's exhausting.
Yes.
But it's also awesome. But the thing is this, we find all these places, but we've got to save up money for a down payment.
Yeah,
that's really it. We found a great place that's even right around the corner.
Half a mile from here. Yeah.
But you need that whole pesky thing. What's that thing they call it again? You use it to exchange goods and services.
Lettuce?
Yeah. Lettuce. We need more lettuce. Lots and lots of cabbage. Money.
Oh my God.
We need a down payment is the thing. So we're saving it up, Yep. She's in her apron. Let thy light shine. Timothy,
Amen.
be an example of amen. Absolutely. And yeah,
I guess that is a way we can change society, is having our believing children in public schools, saying, no, this is wrong. You are
standing up
and standing up for what's right.
Yep. Yeah, absolutely. And just wherever you're at, and not being afraid to voice your opinion because you think somebody else is going to be offended. Oh, I mean, I made a video the other day, and it was really interesting on just a simple act like saying Merry Christmas to people, right?
Uh-huh.
And I was serious, and it was heartfelt, and I couldn't believe how many thumbs down and negative comments I got.
Oh, it was ridiculous.
It was way more proportionately out of whack than normally. And I just thought, well, geez, are we in that kind of society that even if you don't believe, let's say you don't believe in God, you don't believe, well, then who cares if somebody comes up and says Merry Christmas to you? If you don't believe, it's all a farce to you anyway. So what does it matter?
Right.
I don't get it.
Right.
But I think we have to be vocal, and we have to stay diligent and be in the world, but not of the world.
Right.
Amen.
Amen.
Yeah. Dave Ramsey plus
awesome.
2. Absolutely. Frederick Douglass had the best answer for politically correct. One person with God is a majority. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. She's in her apron. She's throwing down the gauntlet. She's no longer going to be PC on my channel. Hallelujah. You get it, girl.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah. Dave Ramsey. Have any other of you guys? I'm assuming that Brian. Oh yeah, we did the Dave Ramsey. Have you guys? Anybody else done the Dave Ramsey system?
We haven't.
Out there. We listen all the time and we implement a lot of the strategies, but we haven't been to the university or whatever they call it.
That's a lot.
You don't like who we are and what we represent, you can go to another channel. Hey, hallelujah.
Amen.
That's right. Come
That's
on.
Right.
Hallelujah.
All right. Take a chill pill there. She's in her apron.
Oh, my Lanta.
She's getting all fired up.
Come on. Okay, I've been saying to everyone, thank you for thank you. Thank you. Okay. Little bit of a shift here, just talking about different channels. Wait, what's Janice say?
It's like atheists complaining
about
God.
Yeah, it's funny.
Yeah. Angela, her pastor, preached on the being in the world but not of the world.
Yep. So another channel that I want to mention that I'm sure you guys all know this, but if you don't know Dirt Patch Heaven's channel, you need to go and see Dirt Patch Heaven. She does a lot of homesteading stuff.
Yep.
She does a lot with knitting.
Goats, knitting, yeah.
From scratch.
Spinning, yeah, she does
and she sent me some mullein seeds. Thank you, Dirt Patch Heaven. She is an absolute rock star. Yes. So, okay. There's a lot of Dave's info online, yeah.
It's allowing me to try her. Good.
Hallelujah.
That's awesome.
We made our teenagers read Dave Ramsey's books too. Our daughter bought a laptop today that she's been saving for.
Awesome.
That's awesome.
Good for her. That's great.
That's awesome.
Now you have to show this one.
So which one? Oh, whose is this from? We got another gift and we're saying thank you.
Yes.
We are saying thank you because it's beautiful.
Carolyn?
See, I don't know where can we.
It just says Carolyn.
Stitched by Carolyn. We don't know what the channel name is because
She
I
just
did.
put her first name.
She put her first name. So Carolyn, look at that.
That is beautiful.
Isn't that awesome?
Thank you so much.
Absolutely awesome. Thank you so
I love
much.
cross stitch things.
Good
Cross
touch,
stitch,
Evan.
knitting,
Yes, absolutely.
anything. I love
Nifty Thrifty Bits. That is an awesome channel.
it.
Now, go. Well, what else do you want to talk about, baby? Oh, shameless plugs. Since we're doing shameless plugs, you see this hat?
See the scarf?
Oh yeah. These were made by our daughter Claire, and she is 14 years old. And we were just chatting today, and she makes all this stuff. She sews and knits and makes pillows and all that kind of stuff. And so we decided, I was like, I wonder, and I started clicking on the computer, and I just typed in to like register.com and found Claire's Customs, and it was available. I'm like, hey Claire, you want to start a business selling your stuff? And she said, sure. And so we got her website, and it's there's nothing there yet, but it's like a shell. But how cool is that? She's got clairescustoms.com. So,
yeah, that's awesome.
So be looking for it. Karen.
All right, Karen. Yes, you did ask us that last week, but I will definitely answer it again. I think goats are they're a I wouldn't say they're required, but they are
important.
Very important to a homestead, because you can use goat's milk for anything. You can use it to feed your chickens. You can use it to feed yourself.
Cheese.
If you have a baby and you're not able to nurse, the baby can drink the goat's milk. What else? You can feed baby rabbits.
Meat.
Yeah, you have goats for meat. Yeah, so yeah, I wouldn't say they're required, but definitely important.
Yeah, they're not number one on the list.
No. Cow.
No, we want a cow.
I want a cow.
But we got to absolutely get the homestead first, because I don't want to have a cow without, a barn.
No, we need a barn
of some kind.
Right.
And we're looking at those little mini Dexter cows that are like 600 pounds instead of 1,500. Mossy Nut, can you put a link to Claire's website when it's ready? Yeah, we literally just put a shell of it up today, and it's just Claire's, Clares Customs. But there's nothing there yet, but we'll let you know. But she's all giddy about it, and it's fun. It's good father-daughter bonding.
Oh yeah, definitely. Definitely.
Sitting over a hot computer going, ooh, do you want this color?
Yeah. Mo Blackbird is asking who did the painting used on your banner.
On our banner. I actually got that off of it's a service that I pay for called Digital Juice. And media creation people, you've got to pay for, license the royalties for different stuff. And so it's a service that I pay for, and I pay for it once a year. And then I'm allowed to just grab whatever graphic, like all the video images and all the kind of, if you see like a Christmas tree or a pumpkin or whatever, I went to this website and got it off this website. So it's called Digital Juice. So I don't know who actually created it. Karen, what'd she say? Your
top knot is pop is making me crazy. Yes, it needs to
I specialize in crazy.
I helped Claire with the pom-pom, and I didn't make it tight enough.
Yeah, so and we made a video, Tommy and I made a video the other day, and we were just having fun and playing guitar and being stupid, and we were going a little bit crazy.
Yeah.
And so I probably loosened it unnecessarily.
All right, Wayne is saying number 1 chickens, number 2 rabbits. I agree.
I agree with Wayne on that. Yeah.
Planting zone. I think we're in 5. Are we in planting zone 5?
We're in whatever Mother Earth News says.
I can't remember. I think it's 5.
Okay, Granny's Homestead. What size of acreage are you looking to homestead? Now, that's tricky, because here's the thing. You could have the wrong 20 acres. You could have the perfect right 3 acres.
Yeah, or 1 acre.
Yeah, our opinion is you got to ask yourself: are you going to be raising food for more than just your own family? What kind of food do you want to raise? Are you going to have? You need milk. You're going to have meat. You're going to do whatever. You've got to ration it out. But for us personally, I think that if we had 5 acres ish that was usable, that would be absolutely fine. Absolutely fine. but that's our opinion. Alberta, I want.
Stop. Behave.
Hey, Alberta,
I don't want to have to block
come on,
you,
we're
young
gonna block
lady.
you, naughty vixen.
Oh my gosh.
It's better than the hair from your band days. Nice, appreciate that.
Yeah.
I'm in Central Illinois and I'm in Zone 5, so you probably are too. Yep.
Yeah.
Karen, you disappoint me so.
Well, Alberta, man, she's getting sassy.
Holy bejeebers.
Yeah, Sugar Runs Prejudice.
I love your
It's got
channel, but I
number one
also
rabbits.
really enjoy Half Acre Homesteads. Oh, Wolfie's great.
Oh, I love
We've
Wolfie.
actually done a lot with Wolfie. You know, just talking. She's helped us out. We're good buds with John Jano, Jano Zero, and he's actually had Wolfie out to his place several times, and that's honestly, guys, there's a wealth of knowledge in this YouTube experiment and all these channels. It's like you get a PhD in anything you want to know. It's like, I want to learn about welding now, and you could literally figure out every freaking thing about welding in, you know, a couple weeks watching YouTube. I mean, it takes skill, don't get me wrong. I know there's absolutely skill involved in doing that, but you would have the basic knowledge and you'd be able to pursue it 100%.
Yeah.
So,
Water
Sandra,
source is important on your homestead, definitely.
18 acres that we are closing on in the spring has been farmed by someone, so it'll be a couple. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Roundup ready. Yeah, no.
Oh, man.
Would you consider moving to a different state if the land was cheaper? Absolutely.
Yes.
100%.
Yeah.
I don't know how far north Mama would want to go. I don't mind the snow. I actually love the snow.
Yeah, but you don't have to go out and milk the goat in the snow.
No, but I have to do other stuff like plow and do all the.
Not in the snow.
Yes. Who cleans the driveway?
Oh, the boys do.
You're full of baloney. Stinky. Moved to West Virginia. Karen, we actually did talk about looking at West Virginia. And Jano is right over on the border of Ohio and West Virginia. And holy smokes, it is cheap over there. Yeah. But once again, it boils down to that pesky little thing called a down payment.
Yeah, there's that.
We're saving, but we gotta, you know.
Asher Anna says, come to Florida.
Well, that's where
that's where we're from. And
yeah.
I'm not going back to Florida.
It was my dad said it was 85 degrees there the other day.
Yeah, no. I think it was Christmas Day.
Yick.
Yeah, no thanks. You can keep it.
No, thank you. I visit Jano. Yeah, no, Wayne, we know. We heard about your tripping habit.
Okay, Danis in Michigan says, just don't ask Tommy how to cut down a tree.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Nifty. Moved to Georgia. Not sure Brad likes Georgia. I remember talking about being stranded. That is true. You know, North Georgia is absolutely beautiful.
Northern Georgia.
Georgia's gorgeous. Southern Georgia down there by that big army base. Oh, that gets a little swampy. Swampy. Yeah, a little bit. So it was so hot. Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. What we're ultimately trying to do with the homestead, as we're talking about where we're going to move, and that's down the road because it wouldn't matter. I mean, God has called me to this church that I serve at right now, so if we were going to find a different place, it would need to be within driving distance of the church. But for us, we want to be as self-reliant as we can absolutely be.
Yeah.
I mean, we do solar right now, but I want to do solar on a big scale. We do rain catchment now, want to do it on a big scale.
Yeah.
We do all the animals and stuff, but we want to add cows. I want to pigs, donkey, herd protector, and okay, Scouts Honor, guys, Scouts Honor. When we get our new homestead, she can have her Great Pyrenees doggy. But not till then. Granny, you would have no issue getting a job. Lots of incredible, I believe in churches. That's awesome.
That is awesome. Thank you, Granny.
Thank you, Granny. Hats off to you, or partially. I'm back on. I'm in southern Indiana, but hoping to find land in Oregon or Idaho. Yeah, absolutely. Idaho's great. Especially if you guys know, you ever heard of Joel Skousen?
No.
He's written a book called Strategic Relocation. And he basically...
You're talking about Polyface guy.
No.
Oh, that's
no,
why
Skousen.
Okay.
And basically he has written this book on how to find where you want to be in the event of catastrophe in a country, whether it's an economic collapse or whether any number of things happens. An EMP. He's been in the military, in intelligence, and he's written the definitive book on how to figure out where you want to be. And Idaho is one of the places he says is bar none. Absolutely, look at Idaho for long term digging in and hunkering down.
That's really far away.
Well, Starry lives up there.
I know.
You know,
it's
Starry
really
Hilder.
Far away from family.
It's gorgeous, baby. You haven't been to Idaho.
I've never been any further west than St. Louis.
Yeah.
So I didn't get to travel as much.
Yeah.
Raising kids and whatnot.
Okay. Let's see. Not that you care, but do your friends and neighbors think you're nuts? Yeah. Some of mine do, and no, I don't care.
No, I don't care.
Why don't you go ahead and answer this one, baby? Do our friends think that we're nuts?
Yes. Yes, they do. Yeah. Especially the people at church. They think we're crazy.
I think they think of us as a novelty.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. They love us.
Yes.
They love us.
They do.
But they kind of look at you and go, now why are you doing that again?
You milk what?
You have goats?
But they love the cheese.
Yeah, we make the cheese. They're more than happy to take the cheese.
They'll eat the goat cheese, but they're like, you do what? You have chickens? What? Yeah. I think there is one other family that has chickens in the church.
Well, and we help them kind of get set up.
Yeah, we help them get set up.
Yeah, and isn't that a weird thing to say? Yeah, we babysat their chickens.
Yeah.
So we chick sat?
Yeah.
Or chicken setting?
We sat on chicken setting.
Chicken setting. So
that's funny.
Yeah, they look at you kind of funny, but I really don't care, you know.
Wayne is telling us to stay away from Huntington.
Why? That's where Janel's at, bro. And we're gonna have to have words.
We're gonna have to have words, pal.
We have words. Some of our family members think we're completely nuts and wasting our time and money. That's okay, folks.
Yeah.
Let me talk on that for just a minute, because here's the thing. One of the reasons why we got into homesteading was because we started getting into prepping before that.
Right.
We woke up and one day realized, wait a minute, we only have about 3 days worth of food in our house. And what if anything, take your pick, went wrong and you couldn't get to the store for whatever reason? And I'm not going to go conspiracy theory land.
No.
But what if you couldn't? And we were like, oh my gosh, we would absolutely be at the complete dependence on the government.
In the grocery store? Yeah.
No. And so we actually were like, oh my God, we got to get some basic stuff on hand, long-term storable stuff.
And we have a child who's G-tube fed, so that's a huge
special
issue.
Needs.
Yeah, so our goat's milk can feed her, but it's just.
Well, it is, but we started out more of like preppers, right, where you're going, we got to get some food on the shelves. We got to get some water on the shelves. We have no way of learning any. It was like panic mode.
Yeah.
And then after we started doing that and feeling a little bit more comfortable, everybody in our world was like, why would you want to have a couple months of food on the shelves? That's silly. And the best answer the best answer I came up with was, okay, you have insurance on your car, right? You have insurance on your house, right? You have life insurance. You have death insurance. You've got insurance for this. You've got insurance for that. And you don't have a couple months worth of food on your shelves. That's kind of like the same thing. It is insurance. It's life insurance. It's food insurance. And the reality is, I hope that we never have to ever have a hit the fan moment.
Right.
But if something really did hit the fan, we're prepared to at least eat for quite a while. And then from that, we were like, wait a minute, eventually your food stores are going to run out. And so we started getting into the chickens and the gardening and this. And so prepping for us grew into homesteading. And now prepping is really not that important.
No.
Because we have resupply lines on everything. We do it.
Right. We don't have to worry about it. When we went to the grocery store yesterday, there was not a single carton of eggs on the shelf.
That's true.
And it was the day after Christmas.
Not one egg.
And it wasn't early in the morning. It was later in the afternoon. Not a single egg. It was ridiculous.
And we were like, can you believe what it would be like if you couldn't get anything from the store for like a week or two,
Oh,
people would literally be eating each other.
don't go there.
It's true.
I know, but don't go there.
Anyway.
Asher, oh shoot, where was it?
What?
There was I'm sorry. Brad kind of went on, so I didn't get a chance to comment. She was asking me, how did I deal with going from 2 children to 3 children and all being under the age of 3, which is how our first 3 were. Our oldest was 3.5 when Claire was born. And I'll be honest, it was not as easy as I had hoped, but it worked okay. I know we found out that having our third was a little difficult just because we were completely outnumbered. And Brad traveled a lot, so I
was gone a lot with the band.
Yeah, we stayed at home and we visited Grandma and Grandpa a lot, and but we just you make do.
Well, yeah. and the other thing too, when I was in this band, it was a completely ministry band. We were 100% only doing this. I mean, yes, it was great to be making a living making music, which was great, but it was 100% to share the love of Christ with kids. And so when it's easy for me to say I was called to the band, she had to be as called to the band and the ministry as I was, or else we were going to end up in divorce court or worse.
Yeah, no, that would be
and so when I say, we're a team, we're part of this together, you've confided in me many times. That's the only way you stayed sane.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Because it was our ministry. It wasn't just, Brad's off playing his music.
Right. No, it was both of us.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, and you have to be teamed up. If you're not synced up, it's going to be... Oh, Willie, I've seen this question before and I couldn't answer it or talk about it earlier. What do you think about Michael Renault's Earthships plus homesteading? I don't know, other than I've seen videos and it looks really, really, really cool.
I've never heard of it.
Yeah, it's a more sustainable way of doing homes and reusing materials. I just have basically scratched the surface.
Yeah. Dana, Karen is asking, how often do you add beans and rice to your monthly menu? Once or twice?
About twice.
Yeah.
We have rice all the time for like a side dish.
Yeah, we do rice 2 or 3 times a week.
Well, not that much.
No?
No.
Okay.
Maybe twice.
Okay.
Maybe.
Okay.
But that's really an important thing, Karen. Thank you for pointing that out. Is that you have to be using your preps. If you go out and buy a ton of food and then just stick it on the shelf, you're not rotating. And you're not going to be getting used to what you're going to be eating. If there was a catastrophe, all of a sudden, let's say that you don't eat beans, but you went out and bought 100 pounds of beans or 500 pounds of beans, you're going to hate it.
Right.
So you've got to be using what you're preparing.
Right.
So yeah, we do get in a habit of making sure that rice is on the menu plan a lot, beans is on the menu plan a lot. She has a killer rice and beans recipe.
I do.
Actually, we have a video of it too. Shameless plug. Shameless plug. Shameless plug.
Do you put nutmeg in rice?
Pensively stroking the beard.
I don't have a beard.
Yes, she's got a mustache. No, we have not put nutmeg in rice, but that sounds awesome.
Right. Okay, Dana in Michigan. My third baby turned into babies 3 and 4. Oh my.
Oof.
See, I haven't had twins. All of our babies were single births. I think God had mercy on me. So,
yeah. At this point, there's only 3 words.
I'm not worthy, Dana.
At this point, in terms of babies.
No. Don't go there.
Yeah.
Don't go there.
That poor uterus.
Somebody asked earlier if we had been, if somebody has asked us if we were going to be like the Duggars. Has anybody asked us that?
No.
I don't think so.
Well, first of all, I don't touch kids, so no. Oh, he went there. Did he not?
Wow.
Bam!
In means of 19 children.
I know, I'm being silly. Yeah, that just happened.
Okay then.
Okay. Train wreck much. You've inspired me to do multi-meal
We've never
plan.
been asked if we're going to be like, or if we're going to have as. Actually, I think I have been asked that a couple of times.
About the Duggars?
Yeah, if you want to have
keep having
kids.
babies.
No. Yeah, no. I think. Never mind.
The reason why though is not what people think. It's just that we feel like this is what God has blessed us with.
I've had 4 C-sections, and I think that would just not be wise for us to have any more children. That would just be bad.
Well,
Squirrel.
Yeah, exactly, total squirrel.
Oh my
But for
gosh.
us, the reality is that we also want to make sure that each kid knows the love of God, A, B, that we love them and that we can spend time with them. If it got to a point where you have to have nannies just to manage your kids, I don't know if that's a really good use of time.
And I don't agree with, an older kid raising a younger kid.
It needs to be mom and dad.
It needs to be mom and dad.
But that's just our opinion too.
Right. I mean, I know they are they homeschool, and they're part of a big church, and but anyhow, sorry, I lost my train of thought. Yeah.
Squirrel.
Yeah, back to Fanny, get your gun, squirrel.
Yeah. Well, and you know what? Hey, it works for the Duggars, and good for them, honestly. It works for the Duggars, and good for them.
Yeah.
It's not for us.
No, not for us at all.
So, Palmetto Paratrooper.
Yeah.
How's it going, man?
Dana says you're turning as red as your hat.
Yeah. You don't have to answer this question, y'all.
That's true.
That is true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then don't ask them. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh.
Just kidding.
So, okay. Well, let's see what else we got going on tonight. Star Wars. Who's seen Star Wars? Have you seen Star Wars? Karen, we love you. It's good for children to help with younger children, but yes, they have to have a childhood too, I agree.
Yeah.
We have been blessed with a family from our church, gave us a gift that I'm so excited about, and that is Star Wars tickets. Mm-hmm. Star Wars tickets, and we have not yet gotten to see it. We're waiting. It's actually, I'm not going to give a fully disclosed time, but Mama's birthday's coming up in a general time frame soon.
Is it really?
It is.
No, it's not. I thought you were skipping my birthday.
No spoilers. We're not doing spoilers.
No.
But I'm so excited to be going to see it. I'm giddy. It's something I grew up with.
He's more excited than I am.
I am.
I don't really care. It'll be good, but
what? Bite your tongue, woman. Devil woman, come out of her. Come out of her.
Stop. So
Star Wars opening night. Yes, the Force. Yes, you see Yoda.
All right, whatever.
So, oh yeah, I don't know what you guys do in terms of your relationships when you give gifts, but we've been married a long time, and so it's like we kind of just talk about it. It's like, what do you want?
There's never a real surprise.
It's like, well, I want.
A flashlight. You didn't know you were doing that.
Yeah, I like my flashlight. I got
don't
a cool
shine.
flashlight.
Yeah, don't shine it in them.
But so Mama's birthday's coming up, and we talked about what she's getting, and I bought it today. And so describe your cool present. This is the name of the company. Caframo. Caframo.
Okay, well, it's a wood stove fan. It's a cast iron fan. When it heats up, it makes the blade start to spin and
wireless.
Blows hot air.
It's actually
electric free.
Well, no, it produces its own electricity. It's actually called a TEG, TEG. It has it's a thermal electric generator, and it uses the difference between the hot top of the stove to the cold of a heat sinks, and it actually, that process converts it into electricity, and that's what makes the fan go.
Oh, okay. I didn't know
and
that.
so it's really a cool thing, and it helps push the heat around your house with just the heat from the wood stove.
Sweet.
So it's on the way. Patrick and I have been together for 13 years. Yeah, birthday gifts. Yeah. Yep. So that's coming in.
Wayne, I am your father. Now clean your room.
Oh, awesome. Yes. Awesome. David, you were in line opening night?
Oh,
dude, that is total rock and roll, bro.
Awesome.
Oh my gosh, that's so cool. See, now what, if you could go back in time, how cool would it be to load up on all of the original Star Wars t-shirts and gear from like the original artwork and stuff? Because you could be selling those jokers for like $500 a piece now, because that's what they sell for.
Yeah. Oh, Fanny, get your gun is asking if you and your dad can play it too.
Oh, me and my dad. He's actually not here right now. They brought an RV, so he went home for the night.
Yeah.
But he'll be back tomorrow. Maybe I can twist his arm. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Actually, do you guys know? Some of you probably know my dad as an artist. My dad was a recording artist on Capitol Records and CBS, and he worked with Elvis's manager, and he had a couple hits on the radio. And one of his hits on the radio, his name is Duane D. Duane Dee. And one of his hits, see if any of you guys know this, it was called Before the Next Teardrop Falls. Mm-hmm. It's like, I'll be there before the next teardrop falls. Yep. That was his song. He also had another hit called Sweet Apple Wine. And so he did it. He did it for real. He was like a big country star on the radio and all that. So that's my dad. It's really cool. He's super talented. And, you know, one thing, though, is kind of funny, is that he's just always been really, really good where I have to work at it. Like I have to claw everything. He's just like, oh, I'll just sing this and it's going to be awesome. Yeah. Bam. That just happened. Yeah. Country song. Yep. Asher's heard those songs. That's my dad.
Oh, yeah. Angela, happy anniversary, Angela.
Happy anniversary.
Today's their anniversary. So
all right.
27 years. Wow.
That's awesome. We're coming up on, you know, we've got our eldest son's 17 and we're coming up on our 10th anniversary.
Yes.
It was a little awkward for those first few years. No. How many, Mama?
What? You don't know?
Oh, you're going to play that game. How many years, Mama?
It was 22-ish.
What do you mean 22-ish?
It's almost 23.
I know. It's almost 23. No, Dave is asking Freddie Fender. Yeah, that's funny that you say that, David, because my dad did the song first, and Freddie Fender made it more popular. Yeah, you know, it's one of those things. Everybody shared songs around back in that day. Yeah. What did your dad think of your braids, Fanny? Oh, I think
it was really weird.
He definitely was like, I'm just so glad you're doing this for Jesus because there is no other explanation that makes any sense at all.
They just would shake their head.
They just be like, oh, what the heck are you doing?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Mom and Dad have a lot of 8-track tapes. Yeah. Wow. My parents have been married 31 and a half years. I'm 31. Palmetto. All right.
Awesome.
Awesome. There you go. You're going to be I'm going to be a country gospel singer if my homesteading career fails.
Nice.
Yeah, trust me, you always need a backup in the music industry.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Met my hubs in the blizzard of 78.
Wow.
Woo! I remember that blizzard.
Do you?
Uh-huh.
For real?
Really?
I don't know a blizzard.
I was 5. Come on.
Then what are you doing?
I don't know if I remember that blizzard or not.
Dear Lord in heaven.
I remember people talking about it.
I just shake my head. You see, this is a role reversal now. It's like usually you're getting on me for being goofy. So, all right. You guys ready for another movie quote? Whoever gets this one first wins the, I don't know,
the movie prize?
The Altoid of the Moment award. So,
what are you trying to say?
I don't know. I generally just open my mouth and stuff comes out.
Oh, that's a bad idea.
Then you just start.
That's a bad idea.
Yeah, right.
Oh no. Oh.
Yeah, exactly. So okay. Christmas movie quotes. All right. Ready for this? What?
No, I'm waiting. You said, are you ready for this?
Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
Are you ready for this? Okay, Christmas movie quotes. Not a finger.
I think we did that one last week.
No, we did not.
Yeah, we did.
Not a finger.
Yes, we did.
No, we talked about it. We didn't do it.
Okay.
So there it is. Who gets the first quote? Not a finger. That's so sweet. You guys have been together so long. Yeah, we were actually high school sweethearts.
You had different high schools.
Yeah, but it worked.
How does that work?
It worked. Yeah, what are you going to do? Yeah. I mean, look at me. Yeah. Christmas Story. Wayne wins. Cynthia, you were close. It was so close. So close. Danny, 50-year-old. Okay. So here we go. Another Christmas movie quote. You chat. I got to think.
How's it going?
What are you guys doing? So, yeah.
We watched an amazing movie tonight.
Actually, we did.
Last night and tonight. We couldn't sit and watch the whole thing.
Shoot your eye out. Yes. Awesome.
Yeah. We watched The War Room today.
Yeah.
Yesterday.
Yeah, the movie The War Room. It's about prayer, the power of prayer.
Oh yeah.
And I got to say, it was really powerful.
Yeah.
It was good.
Oh yeah.
And it's a funny thing to say because like I've been in Christian music for a long time, and now I work at a church, but a lot of Christian stuff is really pretty cheesy. But this was really good. They did a good job with it. Check it out, War Room.
Yeah,
we don't make a single dime off of referring you to that.
No, it just came out last week, so.
Yeah, there's no singing at the North Pole. Oh man!
That's Elf.
You stink of beef and cheese.
No, it's not stink.
No.
You
smell like beef and cheese. You sit on a throne of lies. You're not Santa.
You must be an angry elf.
That is one of our favorite Christmas movies. Yeah. Elf Rules.
Oh, Todd.
Todd. I don't know, Todd. I wasn't talking to you.
Where are you going to put...
What is it? No. Nope. It's a family show. Family show. Time out. Flag on the play. No yelling. Here's a movie quote for you. This is not a Christmas movie. No yelling on the bus. So.
Oh my gosh.
There were elves. Yeah, nice. All right, kids. It's time for us to round out the evening. We've got to put babies to bed.
I'm cold.
Yeah, it's cold out here. It wasn't so bad earlier.
No.
But we're gonna go ahead and finish up. So what's the final quote, Mama? Movie quote, go.
I don't know.
No?
I'm not good at that.
Well,
I'm not good at that.
Just picked up the movie and haven't watched it yet. So, yeah. Anyway, honestly, just want to take a minute to say thank you, guys. We started this channel on Christmas 1 year ago.
Yep.
Christmas Day. And we've gone from 0 to almost 9,000 subscribers. And I got to say, I'm just blown away.
Yeah, we are so grateful.
And it's because of you guys. It's because of you guys sharing. Yeah. And we're just honest.
That's with the cops on the door.
It's really, really, really humbling.
Yeah.
And so thank you guys very, very much for sharing. We do honestly keep you in our prayers. And if there's anything you honestly want for us to pray about, shoot us a private message.
Yeah. Definitely.
We are absolutely people who believe in the power of prayer, and we'd love to be prayer warriors with you.
Right. Definitely.
So, 22, 21, whatever it takes. Yeah. So, night, guys. Love you all. Well, not all of you. You know who you are. I mean, you, not so much. It's more of like a strong dislike. You, we tolerate. That's not true. Have a great night, everybody.
Please pray for me.
Amen. Amen. Good night. Good night.
Guys.
See ya. Bye. Bye, buddy. Hope you find your dad.